guy's number, his first run here in qualifying. Rolls into the initiation here. Could have let it float out a little bit further, would have given him a better line on the bank. You can see he moves his way up as he gets through that section of the course. Tight there, good transition. Good e-brake pull though as he enters into that section of the course. It is a decel area that judges do want to see you use your angle to slow down in that area if you can. Now through the center section here, getting out to that outside touch and go. Nice job there. Pretty smooth line being drawn as he hits that inside final section and then through the finish line for Daijiro Yoshihara.
All right, Daijiro waiting for his score. As Justin Pollock, the Falcon Tire driver, waits. We've seen Justin Pollock grab that #1 spot, that top qualifier award winner, and die with a 90. Puts him into that #2 position at 9-0. That's a 90 for Daijiro Yoshihara. Next up, JTP, Justin Pollock, Falcon Tires, Roush Performance, Ford Mustang. Be a fun, exciting run. The back with a 90. JTP, Justin Pollock. Oh, flirting with that wall. Little smooch. Little smooch never hurt nobody. That's JTP. A slight adjustment there. Tapping on the door. Well done. Wake up the neighbors. Hands of applause from the fans here at Wall Stadium. Ryan, let's look at it again.
Well, you can see right here, JTP is continuing with the momentum that he's building this year. He does a great job on the bank, and we've seen him just look really strong pretty much the majority of this season. Saying in the offseason, look, I felt really comfortable with the vehicle at the end of last year. I want to make some minor adjustments, and I think I'm going to be good to go. And you can see here, except for this tiny little mistake through this center section here, and if you go back to Road Atlanta, his #1 qualification, he certainly is very settled and confident in the vehicle, and you can see overall it seems to be working for him, and just continuing to build overall. This section right here, just rubbing right against the wall, but keeping it off is just that precision that you're looking for, Jared, and then he stays on the line on the bank, maximizing the point potential there for him.
All right, so Justin Pollock, can he unseat that #1 qualifying position? Remember, going for that top qualifier Black Magic Award, and right now a 92. So 2 drivers with a 92, and it'll come down to that second run, and we have a series of tiebreakers to see who our #1 qualifier will be. But Justin Pollock making his presence felt here out of the gate on his first qualifying run. Up next, part of that Blackout video series. We talked about frenemies earlier, which is Odie and Matt Field, and now these 2 gentlemen, Chris Forsberg and this guy, Ryan Turk, the Blackout Garage, the Gum Out. Next in tires, Toyota Racing, Toyota 86. What's the 411? Ryan Turk. That's PC Power 86. Nice, up on the wall. Does it again. The 1552 wheels go around. This thing sounds like it's just leaving itself up here on the course. You just hear it. Shredding of the tires. Quick little correction there on the fly, and powers across the finish line. Well done there by Ryan Turk. Ryan, let's look at this again here.
Yeah, look, we've seen a lot of media reports talking about how a lot of people think that Turk is about ready to break out here and go on a tear after his performance in Road Atlanta and just all the things that he went through. And you can see he's continuing that. He has this nice initiation here where he gets back here now as he prepares to leave this. Sets himself up, makes that little time mistake there, but then throws big angle in the car, pushes right into that outside touch and go, and then through that final inside section there for Ryan Turk. A very aggressive run overall for him, and we'll see where that puts him over into the overall top 32 competitors. If it'll break into the 90s, let's find out.
All right, you can see Ryan Turk, the side of that Gum Out Toyota 86, that Blackout video series. Be sure to watch that. And there is an 88 for the 86 of Ryan Turk. So the Blackout Garage, hosted by Race Service in Midtown Los Angeles. As next up, everybody weighing trunk tonight. Forrest Wang, here's Vatesia, Healy's Tires, Energy Innovations, S15, Forrest Wang, coming in hot. Whoa, buddy! Look at him work his way from the bottom to the top. The cabin is absolutely filled with smoke. Evidenced by the V8 sticker. He was on line there, but then overshot just that final front clip. But again, Forrest Wang changing his theology from 2 years ago to now. And if you recall, a couple of years ago, the incident went down here, but it's great to have Forrest Wang back in the mix.
Well, you can see right here, he starts off very strong, a risky maneuver up on top of the bank, dragging the bumper there, maximizing his points out, tight on that inside clip. Forrest has always been one of the more stylish drivers, a very personal style. And you can see here that as he leaves this second outer zone, through this section of the course here, he's going to make a little bit of a mistake by not getting out to this outside touch and go, and then being a bit tight here, or excuse me, a bit long there on that last inside section. But overall, a good performance for him. One thing that he's done this year, Jared, is that he's really been able to get the speed up in the vehicle, and so for him, matching that style and speed has been something that's kept him really high in the points and done well for him in overall competition.
Boom, an 85. An 85 puts him currently into a number 9 position. All right, we are now into our top 5 drivers for run number 1. Remember, you'll see all the drivers go at it once again. And then tomorrow is game day, head-to-head action. Again, we have 2 drivers tied with a 92 here in qualifying. Again, the forecast, a little wet this morning, but now it is cleared up. We have perfect temperature for some shredding. Here we go. Christoph Splush from Latvia. This HGK Motul Wisefab, the Eurofighter, as it's been deemed, all carbon Kevlar. Latvian BA. I like to call him a Latvian lover. Puts on a hard facade, but he's a lover down here. Here we go. Fresh off that victory in Atlanta. Another hit up here. Didn't seem very smooth from Christoph on initiation. Standing on the motorsport field. All the way to the green. Taking that Black Magic front clip with him, taking it all the way home. He's taking it all the way back home to Latvia with him. This is Michael now. You do not take Michael.
Yeah, well, obviously, if there's other punches like that, and drag it with you, it becomes a little bit more apparent that it was a mistake. But let's take a look at Christoph's run here.
What clipping point? I don't see anything. Not the clipping points you're looking for.
Here's the initiation you're talking about, Jared. He may have even tapped the wall right there. It looked like it just bumped the car. Didn't affect it too much, but it looks like he may have just made contact with the wall, and that made where you saw that little hiccup right there. Let's take a look as he enters. He's got a huge angle here, but he has to kind of pull out of it. It messes up his line a little bit. And then right here, it puts him in a weird position where he's trying to come through the center there. He really has nowhere to go. He kind of center line that clipping point and then drags him all the way around through the finish line. Still stuck on his vehicle, so that's more of an obvious mistake there. It'll cost him a little bit. You can see these mistakes he's making are aggressive, and they sometimes don't really have a true impact until you get to a latter part of the course when you see his line coming out of that second outer zone was affected by that. And so he'll get his score, but he'll go back and take a look and see what he can do for run number 2.
All right, so Christoph Splush, I think he's got a little bit, he's got a more precise run in his back pocket. I'd like to see a better run in this second run, because right there, 76. I know he's got more in him. So the HGK driver, Latvian driver from Latvia, obviously, Christoph Splush for the 76. Next up, this is the Candyman, Peter Vincent from Poland. Got some fans here, the Workhouse 15, Fountain Tire Sylvia S15. And he had some suspension issues earlier, broken control arm, but he fixed it. So just give a little update there on the action. Here we go. Haven't seen Peter Visick join us on Instagram. Look at that. Looks like, again, another little hiccup there, a bobble on initiation. But now, he's going to stand on it. Solid right now. Again, outside of that kind of hesitation there on initiation, and I would say, you know, he finished out the rest of it strongly.
Yeah, I mean, the initiation into the first outer zone is always one of the more impressive parts of the course if you can pull it off, but it's also one of the more dangerous. And you can see his feeder initiates. He doesn't go to full angle there, and he realizes that he's in a tough position here, so he kind of rides it out. He takes a mistake on the head, and he gets back on it. He hits that inside clip, smooth transition early back on throttle into that second outer zone. Nice smoke line here. You can see just the fluidity leaving this section of the course, coming through the center section, deals with the bump pretty well, gets to that outside touch and go, with a nice tight line there through that final inside is Peter Visick. So as you said, Jared, just a little bit of a mistake early on, but makes up for it in the latter part of the course.
All right, so Peter Visick waits for his score as his Workhouse Drift teammate warms up his tires. He is your defending champion, James Dean. Vehicles look almost identical outside of a number or lineage, but all that vehicles look very similar. Peter Visick with an 87 for the Peter Visick. All right, James Dean, car number 130, the machine. Eats green beans, very lean and mean. Here we go, James Dean. Workhouse Drift Team, Falcon Tires, 2J, S15. And your defending champion, the machine, rightfully so. Last year, multiple podiums, into a dominant championship, 2017 here. Wow, look at that, into the little tap check. Exchanging some paint, shredding it. Into that second. Gets almost lifts him up. See, not has some wavering there. Into that front clip, into the final front clip there of the second hash mark. So James Dean getting intimate with the wall there.
And notably, Jared, really dealing well with the way that he makes contact with the wall. That could have been a lot worse. Looks like something actually fell off his car there as he got ready to come down the line. Very deep right here, and then there, that little tap, but he deals with it well. He pulls a little bit angle out of the car, but he stays focused, gets back on it, and then you can see he finishes up this second outside zone as if that mistake didn't happen at all. Stays composed, big angle through the center section here. Gets out to that outside touch and go, nice fluid line through that final inside clip, and takes something that could have potentially been pretty sketchy and turns it into a nice overall run. Here it is again, you can see just getting up there, but he deals with it really well. So we'll see how the judges take a look at that overall. The feeling it's still going to be a pretty decent score, though we haven't seen many scores get into the 90s just yet.
Yeah, we got a couple 92s, a 90, and an 88. An 88 for James Dean. And getting into our top three drivers, James Dean currently sitting third in points with a big Irish grin on his face. All right, so a little track cleanup here. Get the officials over there. All right, so we'll take a short break. When we come back, we have our only three-time FormulaD champion, Chris the Force Forsberg, on the start line. As Nos entering 370Z, and we'll do some track cleanup as James Dean peeled back a little bit of the tin can here. That is the wall here at Advanced Auto Parts Gauntlet, presented by Black Magic.
Black Magic No Scrub all-wheel cleaner. This stuff is amazing. We use it all the time on the drift cars because they're getting covered with brake dust. This stuff removes all kinds of brake dust, road grime, anything that comes in contact with the wheel. It's super easy to use and it's safe for all wheels because it's pH balanced. All you do is spray it on, let it sit for a few minutes, hose it off, and wipe it clean.
Yeah. What's up, everyone? I'm pumped to announce that Ford is giving all you amazing Formula Drift fans the chance to win the all-new 2018 Ford Mustang GT with the 401A Performance Pack. It's the most personalized and technologically advanced Ford Mustang ever, and in my opinion, the most fun. All you have to do is head to shiftingthedrift.com, sign up for your chance to win, and most importantly, have fun with it. Whoa!
You got like loads of like orange spiders on you.
Yeah. Yeah, I've ever seen them.
Because they're all on the seat.
Yeah, they're probably all over.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Well, the competition is finally here. This time we're doing these build-offs, which are rally inspired. That's right.
Yes, bravo!
Yeah.